Alright guys, jumping into the final round of the tournament for Volley Shot 3 in Golden Arm, we are going against the Guado Glories Beast taking on the Bhed Psyches. So we've been doing good so far. I mean, we're in the finals, so I mean, by definition, that means we're undefeated. And we're about to get Volley Shot 3. And I mentioned this in the previous videos as well, but one of the big reasons Volley Shot 3 is such a monumental step, so to speak, is Eager has Volley Shot 3 as one of his key techniques. So once we learn that, potentially we might load up our next game of Blitzball, and then Eager has a bunch of techniques to learn. I mean, I kind of doubt that, because I know the Bhed Psyches inherently don't learn like every single technique ever. So it's not going to be like the Beast journey, where we're just like killing it with the techniques. We're learning everything. We're really smart, you know, all that stuff. It's going to be more like, oh, this is generally more useful, but it's not like overwhelmingly awesome, as far as I remember. So maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe Eager is going to be the exception to that rule, but in general, I don't think he learns every single technique. I do want to say, if you leave Eager and the Bhed Psyches and such on other teams, they'll learn every other technique. It's like a weird thing. If I remember right, because I played on the PS3 and I played the Journey to the Perfect Blitzball team or whatever, and like the opposing players that I didn't think were masters just learned everything, and it was just odd. I don't know why they do, but occasionally you'll see that. But the AI definitely cheats, because there's systems outside your control there, of course, which are good, like, you know, like the auto level up and stuff. But it'll be ridiculous stuff. It'll be like, you know, Wedge is level 1 and doesn't know any techniques, and then like the next game he's level 50 and knows 74 techniques, and it's just like, what is going on here, guys? Like, how did he become so good so quickly? And it's really just the AI trying to be fair and balanced. Which, like I said, I think it's a good thing, because it's a really rough world out there for the AI. They just don't play well, so they need any sort of advantage or balancing they can get. And I imagine it's also more for your benefit too, because if you're playing Blitzball and stuff like that, and it's your first playthrough, you've never played Blitzball before, and you see this player you want to sign, and the other players sign him first. If they kept him at like level 1 or 2 and you're like level 60, it wouldn't be fun, because you can't sign. Effectively, it's really difficult to sign any free agents at the like late stage parts of Blitzball, because they don't level up, and at least the AI will level them up for you if you miss them. I guess when you think about Blitzball that way, it's a little bit more fair. Because if you're in a situation where you're new to the game and you're just signing people who you think are cool and fun, like you're like, oh, I can sign Rin, that's so cool. And like, oh, he's level 1, I don't care, I'm just going to play him anyways. And then everyone else is like level 50. It's a little bit more balanced if the AI is dumb, if they also have like triple your stats. So, I mean, there is a little bit more fairness to that, I suppose. Like Guado, keeping up the line of defense. Still 1-0. I mean, he did get scored on once, so it's not like they're in a situation where it's like, oh, what's going to happen in this game? No, it's pretty much a guaranteed win for us right now. I don't know, I'm pretty confident in it at the very least. Looks like Judah gets a hand on it, but does not steal it. It's not too bad, though, as long as Judah wasn't slept. That's really the big win there, because Judah could have 100% been put to sleep, and it would have been all bad times, all frowny faces, all the negative things. Yeah, let's push up here. Don't really know what to do here, honestly. I'll take the tackle. I think I messed up there. I should have gone for the pass to Eager. I don't know. I don't have a lot of time, right? I gotta make use of whatever I can. So I gotta go for it quickly. Like, it's gotta be, you know, somewhat soon. I must try for an attempt on goal. So yeah, tackle goes through. With 18 seconds, we should have more than enough time. 100%. Grip gloves active. Guado doesn't activate super goal. He gets scored on, gonna make it 2-0. With only 8 seconds left, we're probably not gonna have a midfield encounter. Even with the speed, well, I don't think Guado's really fast right now. But even if Guado was max speed, there wouldn't be an encounter there. A little bit of experience for them though. Level up for Guado just barely, and another tech slot. More experience for us. No level ups, but we took the lead, so that's, you know, half the battle. Yeah, we're gonna jump into this. See what we can learn. There isn't, like I said, there isn't a ton for us to learn at this point. We really just want that that Volley Shot 3. That's the big prize right now. So you're going to have Guado in the midfield with the ball. Going to go for the nap pass. Nimrok's level's too low. I mean, we kind of expected that. It is a fact of life. Nimrok is very low leveled, and we do need to level him up eventually, but we gotta get on that. But we're going to pass back to Judah here. A very similar situation to the last game. We've got Barrick at insane levels, and Barrick is a monster. He's very good. He's handsome, smart, and his stats are crazy. We understand this, but we don't want that necessarily. We don't want him over-leveling everyone to the degree he currently is. He right now, I think the last time I checked, he was 12 levels above the highest leveled person we had. If you don't count him, of course. So I mean, he's just a monster. He's been crazy. He's been swimming through everything. He's almost level 40, I think, right? He's not far away from it. So we need to have some sort of balance and some sort of like reprieve from him getting experience. And the best thing I can think of right now is passing between my backline. I do want to include Nimrok on this passing eventually, but I think we're at the point right now where there's just a little bit of, I mean, I guess we could have done it in this game, but we can't lose games. That's the number one thing. We cannot lose games. And putting Nimrok in the field, of course, inherently has a risk on that, because he's a crazy goalie. We don't have anyone to really take over for him. It's just, you know, Nimrok is the dude, so we've got to be very cautious about how we go about this. Yeah, we're gonna pass to Judy here, though. Mostly, like I said, we're just keeping up the. We need to pass to every single person except Barrick. That's it. He's the one we don't love. He doesn't deserve experience. He needs to get away from us. Like, that's the mentality. Encountering Zazzy isn't great, but we could maybe sleep him here. I does get a hand, but no sleep. I don't know. Wake Am's got just insane pass, so it's not like Wake Am's in a position where she's going to lose the ball anytime soon. Unless she encounters more than one person. Then there's a chance. 3 people, and it's near a guarantee. Wake Am's endurance is fairly poor. 16 is not very high. And if she's encountering 3 people, it's obviously, you know, not going to be, you know, easy. It's, by definition, if she's encountering 3 people, it's not going to be two forwards. I guess she might be able to take a tackle from Nav. I don't actually know. I don't remember Nav's attack. I very rarely encounter Nav, or any midfielder for that matter. I don't know. I think it's just, there's just a little bit of risk. Yeah, I am debating on doing more journeys after the original teams. I don't know, I've had this like thought process for a bit, but like doing a thing where I do another journey with another team, but it's a team where the rule of thumb would be it can't be anyone I've ever used in a journey before. So that would eliminate every single original Blitzball player on original teams, everyone on the perfect Blitzball team, and from those remnants I would have to choose. But the thing is, the perfect Blitzball team has quite a few like blitzers that were on other teams, so it wouldn't eliminate as many people as you would expect. I think actually it would only eliminate Rope and is that it? I don't actually know. I think just Rope, but Yeah, a little bit of experience for them, a little bit for us. I know I'm forgetting one player, but oh, Mafuri. Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, we 2-0 the Glories, and then Beasts take their game, so that's pretty good. But we learned Volley Shot, and that is Eager's technique, 100%. And we're top scorer, which is really nifty. Wait, couldn't Eager learn this? Wait, what? Maybe it was Blappa. It was probably Blappa instead that actually... Who learns Golden Arm? I think Barrack. Alright, I guess I was wrong. Anyways, Blappa now has its key technique. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Until next time.